Hi, how's it going? My name is John Sellers, and I work with Greenpeace. And I'm going to be doing a presentation for Earth Day by the request of some students from Gallaudet University on taking individual responsibility for environmental issues. I've been the director of the grassroots office in Washington, D.C. for Greenpeace for about 3 years now, and I get an opportunity to do some speaking engagements. I always think it's really inspiring and empowering for me to get to speak with the public. It gives me a chance to talk about my own, sort of emotional commitment with Greenpeace. I usually get pretty emotional when I'm on stage. And it's also a real chance to spread, a little bit of knowledge, but mostly a commitment to taking responsibility for our environment. That's something that I feel really strongly about. I may mention the word Kwakiutl in reference to a Native American nation up in the Pacific Northwest that had some connections with Greenpeace. And I'm really looking forward to working with you today, and I hope everything goes real smoothly. Good afternoon. Thank you very much for having me here. It's a real honor to be speaking before your group. I'm delighted that you invited me here to talk about the history of Greenpeace and the power of bearing witness. A lot of people consider Greenpeace to be a bunch of radical hippies saving the whales, but many people don't know that we actually got our start on environmentalism confronting a much greater injustice, the injustice of nuclear testing by the United States government. Greenpeace was founded back in 1971 up in Vancouver, Canada, by a group of Americans and Canadians. At that time, the United States was testing nuclear weapons below the surface of an island called Amchitka. Amchitka is one of the Aleutian Islands, which trail down off the coast of Alaska, and it lies some 2,500 miles due west of Vancouver, Canada. Back in the late 1960s, early 1970s, the U.S. government created a huge tunnel underneath Amchitka and placed multi-kiloton nuclear weapons in that tunnel to conduct nuclear tests.